Yo! Co? Kurwa, jak żółto, czekaj. Alright. Alright, you're good. Hey. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. You're good, chat? Morning, morning. Welcome, welcome. This is middle of the week, Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. That means middle of the week. Google it up. All right. Hey, how you doing? Let me just put my world on. Hey, much better. Jesus, I don't know how people can play without headphones or just exist without headphones. It feels so much better to have the thing on your head. Near you. Woo! Cook stone, człowieku. What's up? You good? I didn't get Discord pop-up or Twitch. Well, glad to have you anyway. Yeah. How about that? That looks good. Hey, Chad, we have so much to go through today. Jesus, I was like, I was getting ready for the stream and man, just crazy. I found 4 new MMORPGs yesterday. Plus we have some game announcements. And there was also April Fool's Day, which is full of surprises. Dude. And YouTube videos, of course. Yes, we got YouTube videos, man. Just crazy. How's your week going so far, chat? I have to say, I tried a new game yesterday called Schedule 1. You probably heard about that one. And it was a blast. I actually enjoyed it so much. Like, I didn't want it to end, but I had to go to bed, unfortunately, and I shut down the session with friends. But it was really, really good. I loved it. Like, we grew Empire the hard way, dude. Yeah. Schedule is a ripoff from Drug Dealer Simulator. I wouldn't know, dude. No clue. I don't care. It was fun. That's all that matters. Yeah, I actually can't wait to jump in again. We have dealers that are under our care. We're supplying them with the weed, and they are tending to the clients. And we are now actually unlocked weapons and hard drugs as well. So it's going to be fun from now on. Really, we literally gonna. It's turning into like a business operation. Like, we no longer have to be on the road. We just sit at the house and manage the thing. It was super cool. Really great. You can hire a botanist to fucking reap what you sow, essentially. You can have a chemist for hard drugs. You can have a cleaner to clean up your lab. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? That game is crazy. It's, and we are speed running it because I don't think they have the right amount of balance in the game. And the more people play in one session, the faster you progress. So the difficulty level, instead of going down or staying the same, it literally drops. What? Yeah, I guess you could say so. Yes, you could say difficulty level is going down. And if we are playing with 3 people, like, okay, I know it might it might not mean much, okay, but within 3-hour session, we got the big villa house with 3 rooms and unlocked all the guns and dude, it's insane. And in comparison, the people I played with, they play together, duo. They put in 13 hours, which is about 4 times more, right? They haven't got to that stage. So one person sped up the game by 4 times. Yeah. So imagine having another person, because the map can handle 4 people playing simultaneously. You speedrun the whole shit in one day, which is fine. I don't mind finishing a game. That's okay. But just the difference, wow, holy crap. Yeah. A really, really good game. Highly recommend if you have friends. I can't imagine playing that game solo though. It's really. I think going back to difficulty, it's way too difficult, man. Playing that solo shit, but with someone is great fun. Super, like it was literally designed to be played with friends. So I kinda, I can see why it's done that way. You know what I mean? Really good. Other than that, I don't think we have much else going on this week. Well, I mean, like personally, like we in terms of MMO, we have so much. Before we dive in, chat, I really wanted to. Shit, I spilled coffee. 1 second. All right, we're good. Got myself a napkin. Yeah, fapkins are always around, man. You gotta have fapkins. It's just the rule of life. It is what it is, dude. Okay, okay. Okay, chat. Let's have a proper opening, okay? Dude, let's actually have a sip of coffee before we go any further. Alright? I opened a fresh bag of beans today. And they are my least favorite because they are dark roast. And I'm not a big fan of dark roast. Okay. So right, I keep yapping, but this is something that just came to my mind. You know how you have alpha access, beta access, and then early access for a game? Labels for coffees are pretty much the same. Dark roast for one manufacturer is different to dark roast for another manufacturer, and I don't mean like I don't mean I guess I don't mean the flavor or anything like it. It's just that what they call dark roast is different. And what happens is that you get a bean that is either super dark or slightly lighter, or even as light as the light roast. And it's still called dark roast. So you actually don't know how to brew that shit. And what you end up having is a cup of coffee that's just disgusting. So this is fresh bag of coffee, never had it before. First try, first brew, and we'll see how that goes, okay? It's supposed to taste like nougat, chocolate, and hazelnut. There you go. It doesn't smell like anything in particular. No, no. I taste the nougat. I taste the hazelnut shit here, but it's too bitter. So if coffee, oh shit. If coffee is too bitter, that means we overbrew it. Like, I mean, the ground beans were subjected to water temperature for too long, and they burned. They literally burned. So what happens is that you have to either increase the grain size so water flows faster, or decrease the temperature of the water. But I can't go any lower than that because I'm already at 88 degrees of Celsius, which means I have to, I have to increase the grind size. Yeah. But it's fine. Look, coffee is coffee. You learn, okay? It's fine. Yeah. It also leaves this, like, you know how you brew, like, dark, black tea for too long, and it has those scales, and when you drink it, it leaves your tongue a little funny? This coffee does the same. This aftertaste is, like, it's very harsh. It's very acidic, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Every company should collaborate like egg companies with packages. There's only one design, maybe a few depending on the amount of eggs. But if you buy 10 packages of eggs, pack 10, one of them from different company, they still fit together. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, if this is the comparison, I'm talking about the eggs inside. Probably there are some regulations around what the small egg is, what the medium egg is, and what the large egg is. There still would be some kind of variance between individual eggs, right? But the eggs themselves are somehow defined by law what you can sell them as, what you can label them as, and that's awesome. That's a really good example, actually. That's a really good example, because if I buy a medium egg, I know it's between, let's say, 65 to 70 gram, okay? And this gives me this much protein, this much calories. That's awesome. Coffees don't have that, just like games don't have that. It's just... Yeah, it's, wait. Early access. This will be early access, yes. Yeah. And then, look, I was looking for MMORPGs yesterday, okay? And I was like, what the fuck? How? Dude, look at my screen. Look at my screen. Okay. So I'm gonna type in MMORPG here. I'm gonna go to people, okay? All of this, or, okay, 90% of this is MMO. This is how many MMOs we have. Dude, I can keep scrolling. Some of those websites, some of those profiles are like news, okay? But most of the time, this is an actual game. Look. All of this is MMO. You have no idea how many of these are either completely dead, completely not ready for any of the accesses. Like, you go to Steam reviews, and they are like the most negative ever. And people say, early access, more like not even started access. It's so bad, dude. And, so, and then, of course, these are blockchain MMOs. Crazy number of those. So, when I sift through those, I really have hard time. Like, this isn't easy, dude. Finding MMO that is actually, like, respectable to the player, doesn't go into some kind of scam land, and just actually, like, something you actually could play. Oh, shit, there's Polish MMO? You see, like, there's so many of them, man. Crazy. Oh, shit, you subbed. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato. Hai. Dozo, dozo. 4 months in a row, dude. We've been affiliated for 4 months. But now it doesn't matter, right? Because now every Twitch account has the sub button. Yeah. Blockchain MMO is not MMO. It's disgrace to the title. It's just... Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think it's disgusting. And the reason why is because the entire game is around money. Right? I mean, crypto, right? Like, it's the whole reason is to make money and spend that money in the game and outside of the game. So if you build entire game to be essentially a digital wallet, it can't be a good game, right? Like, it's just... It's bad, so... I heard if you play blockchain games, they also use your PC to farm tokens. What the... That's disgusting. Yeah, that's really bad, dude. Noobzilla. Jesus, so many of them. Yeah. If your PC goes to 200 on a shitty game, well, someone's gonna earn on you. Yeah. So I guess you... Yeah, just speaking of which, right? We literally have Raven Quest. I was so excited for Raven Quest. And then I noticed they have a token. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, dude. Like, Jesus. Yeah. I was thinking, how can I block those games on my feed? Because I just don't want to hear about them. And there's no really a way. Like, you could block the word crypto, but you don't want to. Right? I mean, you want to read about crypto. So, it's just very hard. And, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I guess I can just click I'm not interested. But then I worry that X will think that I'm not interested in MMOs. I don't know what they will understand from my vote. You know what I mean? Oh, someone's... Oh, shit, we're live, dude. We're fucking live, man. Crazy. Ask Grog. Okay, I will look into it later, yeah. I got some stuff to go through. We've been yapping for 15 minutes, and we might as well hop in. How do we... Okay, so... Okay. April's Fool Day. Did you fall into someone's trap? Did someone fool you yesterday? Because I was fooled. And I was mad. I was mad. And then they told me like, hey dude, like it's just a prank, bro. I'm the trap? Holy shit. Fuck. Okay, well you can tell me who you tricked, but I will tell you how I get tricked. And there's this great game, right? Like, great game called Soul's Remnant. Okay, and they posted this announcement yesterday, and I was, dude. I never felt so much disappointment in my life. Okay. I told my mom I'm gonna be flying drones in the castle in Stobnica and they need to take care of the dog for a month. Oh shit. Hey, wouldn't they like that? I wouldn't mind having a dog for a month. Gimme. Yeah. It's like a little Tamagotchi. Yeah, I don't know, maybe she doesn't like dogs and shit, but I would be definitely one in for it. Probably she was already preparing some... Yeah, okay, so I see. So this is the worst April's Fool, because you, instead of working off on fear or on some kind of anxiety, you actually make people hopeful and then you crush that hope. That's, dude. This is vicious. It's terrible. This is really top tier April's Fool. Yeah. You crush people's dreams. God damn it. Who made you? Yeah. Look, so Soul's Remnant posted this update that they are removing grinding from the game. And they introduced story-driven progression. Now, mind you, this game is Maple Story 2, essentially. Right? It's like, yeah, pretty much Maple Story. And if you didn't play, it's a very grindy game. And so, naturally, it will attract people who like grinding. And in this announcement, they said, like, they're gonna scrap that and they will have plenty of quests, okay? They also said they're gonna reduce level cap, which, I mean, didn't seem so bad. Like, okay, it is what it is. Also, by the way, I like this, right? Like, the less grinding I have to do, the better, right? They revamped party system. They introduced the Trinity roles. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I'm used to that. And then they had LFG. Looking for group. I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, if you feel that's gonna help, like, that's cool, okay. And here, this is where they got me mad. They said they're gonna have a Founders Pack that is exclusively tied to the early access, okay? And I'm like, okay, we've seen that before, not so bad. Like, I mean, it's not welcome, but it is what it is, right? So we have Slime Pack, which gives you early access to the game. It gives you full early access to the game, which is already kind of like, what does it even mean? But here, you have 69% lifetime experience boost. I'm like, dude, now you did it. Now I'm never gonna play your game now. Terrible. I was so mad, dude. But now looking back at it, I can see all those hints that this is a joke and I didn't pick up on them. Because then he said, dude, in case it wasn't obvious, that last announcement was an April Fool's joke. Too many people thought it was real. I was one of them, okay? Shut up. Yeah. So instead he posted actually some real info. And these are the stats from the game test. We had 1,200 characters created for this little game. Like, this is impressive. It's really impressive because this game, dude, this game is coded by just one fucking guy. It's just one dude. He does all of it. He only, like, a couple of weeks ago, I think, hired marketing person. Like, no matter what you think of, games being built by, MMOs being built by solo players and shit, okay? This is impressive, dude. 1,200 characters on an MMO built from ground up by one dude. And to me, that's hats off, man. Really. Shouldn't Weekly Reset be on 6-8 p.m. Central Time? I think more people would be there. Maybe, but I'm working with what I have. Like, literally, like I don't have any other options. So I'd rather have it now than never. In a way, you know what I mean? Yeah. And actually last week we have 10 people here. Yeah, so it really depends. It fluctuates. It's fine. Look, the reason I'm really doing this is because I want to be on top of the games with myself. And then every time we get to talk to the games, I'm on top of things. I know what I'm talking about. And if you guys are around for that, then awesome. Yeah. I have stupid meetings starting in... fuck those meetings, man. I do have a meeting today, too. It's a sales meeting, so that's good. I can sell shit, okay? And yeah, we should be good. Maybe we're gonna get a new project for the company. It's gonna be fun. The company is led by a guy who sold his startup for 300 million. Yeah, poor guy. And now he's building another startup, basically. He knows what he's doing. New project, less MMO? Nah, this is all within the time dedicated for the company. I'm not spending... Like, I have everything cut off at certain time of the day. So because I'm working with the same amount of hours, I can then go ahead and maximize, like, min-max it, right? I'm not increasing the pie. I'm just slicing it more efficiently. Yeah. All right, chat. So anyway, April's Fool is we're 7:30. So let's take a look quickly about the Fool's Day around MMOs. I told you about one that I found, but let's see what do we have here. New World just won April Fool's Day already with this amazing Kick Me shield. What? They added a new item for it. It's not quite April Fool's yet, but New World may have cornered the year's lapse with a silly new store item. Okay. That will no doubt be all the rage for the self-depreciating tank. Okay, I see. So they have a shield with the word kick me. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, this one. Dude, it's not MMO, okay, it's Pal World, okay? But, dude, you have to... So you have 6 minutes before the meeting. Let me give you a great send-off. I think this is the reason why you would go back to Pal World, man. Yeah. Wait. Quality. You can't see the subtitles, sorry. Let me go for this. Yeah. Oh man. Splatterina. Please take care of me. Yep. Yes, she does. Let me treat that. Try not to move. It's okay to look. Yeah, dude. Well, you are cringing your balls? Well, she has solution for those balls. Look, she's gonna cut them off. No more cringe. You get me? Yeah, dude. This literally they turned Palworld into sim dating. Yeah, and they actually went out on a limb to make this whole thing happen, just for the April's Fool Day. It's so good. You get really fun. But yeah, people thought it was real. Yeah, I mean, if you believe in that, then yeah, you have to fix your life, I think. So, what else do we have? Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2 fashion and furry friends. No, I'm not looking into this shit. No. Okay, nah, that's fine. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of Captain Morgan-kun! Kok z tobą, człowieku. Hey, catch them all takes another way around. Dude, straight up. Yeah. Catching Pokemons now have a different meaning. Absolutely. Yeah. Captain Morgan-kun, how you doing, dude? You good? How's my Swede? Sweet boy-kun. Yeah. Alright, Chad, we don't like, fuck him. We don't like looking at the empty screen. Before we dive into YouTube videos, okay? I really want to get to the Ashes of Creation. So many updates. We got Rogue, dude. Crazy times. And we actually have a new content creator within the Ashes of Creation space. And he seems to be getting along well with Ashes of Creation team. They've been promoting him a lot. He's a small creator, but they appreciate that. And thanks to that, I learned about him, which is probably the case for many people. And he made a video about solo leveling in Ashes of Creation. I'm really eager to dive in. Because, dude, I want to get to Ashes of Creation so much, but this game is working against me. Okay? It's just... yeah, so I will take a look. And also, if Rogue has no backstab, it isn't a Rogue. Apparently, Rogue is the best class to play right now. They like it's the class they've been obviously working the most on right now. So it's the most polished and the most fun. Like I've seen gameplay, it's crazy good. It's really fun. Hey, all good? Trying to wake up? Wake the fuck up! This is how I wake up Joanna, by the way. Yeah, she likes that. Yeah. Meeting, be right back. Alright, dude. See you in a second. How about you? I'm good. Look, I'm still standing. You get me? You know what I mean? Like, I got my standing desks. I'm walking around. I'm drinking my burnt coffee. Hey, it's alright. It's absolutely alright. And, in the meantime, I'm going through the shit that's been, that's new. And that's it. Like, yeah, simple as that. Very basic morning. So I have this Clash of Adventures. I actually don't know what that is at all. So let's take a look at the project presentation, okay?
Dear future adventurer, my name is Federico, and I'm one of the co-founders of Devlandsoft.
Alright.
We created this company in first instance to develop Clash of Adventurers. I'm here today to share with you who we are, what this project is about,
okay,
and what we have achieved so far. So first of all, I would like to mention our team members who are making this project be possible. Alan is our CTO, our programming guy. Leandro takes care of our sound and music. Milagros is in charge of 2D art, videos, and multimedia content.
Oh, look, they have a dog.
Is our latest addition. She takes care of our social networks. And I'm in charge of game design, environment, game lore.
Hey, he's literally like the Ed from Apogea, basically, okay? Like, this is what it is, okay? Yeah, and yeah.
coordinate and collaborate with the team to build Clash of Adventurers. I would like to invite you to join our community and
Okay, show me the
are
game.
about. Clash of Adventurers is being developed by gamers for gamers. In addition to how excited we are of having the opportunity to create our own video game, rather than being a company that is just doing business, we want to bring the sense of community to this project.
Okay.
Clash of Adventurers will be a place to hang out and have fun, while enjoying the challenges that the game has to offer. Clash of Adventurers will be released in the form of sagas. We plan to include new races, new mechanics, and new content.
Okay, right. So you said that it's going to be focused on creating the sense of community. It will be fun. How are you gonna do that? I don't have any details.
For each saga. Since we are a small team with big dreams and goals, the first saga, which is called Arrival of the Adventurers, will contain the basic aspects of a MMORPG.
Okay.
There are 3 key components that I want to highlight from Clash of Adventurers.
Yes, go for it. Okay, this is the how.
Key component is MMORPG. Stands for Massive Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game.
Okay.
We will design the character classes and skills to be role-based. We have split the roles into 3. Attack, defend, and support. Each class will be able
This is actually quite nice. I like that. It's very simple. If I asked my mom who the DPS or DD is, she has no fucking clue. But if I tell her about, that person is an attacker, she will know. So that's actually quite nice. I like that. I'm all about simplification.
able to perform only one role at a time. This will lead to cooperation between players to reach goals and objectives.
So you have Holy Trinity.
The second key component is open world. This means no instances. Players will be able to encounter at all times. You will be able to explore the whole world of Lemuria, as long as you can survive, of course.
Okay.
The third key component is free-to-play. Most of the purchasable in-game content will be ornamental, which means that it will not affect the game balance. We want you to stand out for your own skills, cooperation, and strategies taken. So, if you're already excited about Clash of Adventurers, share your support by subscribing to this channel. After watching this video, you're welcome to check out our website, Clash of Adventurers.
Are you guys excited? Based on what you've heard so far? Is that...
Adventurers.com, where there is more detailed information about our project. The link is in the description below.
We have game lore.
By the way, the game lore available in our
Hey,
website
this is actually fucking cool. Like, straight up. So this is exactly what I asked Ed about Apogea. Will there be some kind of story to the world? Like World of Warcraft has, right? Like, I mean, we can literally read books about World of Warcraft history. Will we have some kind of, like, not the same scale, obviously, but along the same lines, lore that glues everything that's happening in the world together? And the answer was yes, that's already there. It will be going forward. It will be expanding. And it's good to see a little game like this as well here, Clash of Adventurers, having game lore. Like, you can imagine when you're building a game, writing a little story about Gandalf and two hobbits isn't necessarily your top priority, right? When your character doesn't even move well. This is nice. I appreciate that. I mean, assuming this is any good, I appreciate that it's the sentiment behind it.
Is written by me.
Hey, look what he wrote it. Holy shit. Nice. That's crazy.
So, let's sum up what we have done so far.
Yeah, give me.
The operation of Deslan Soft during 2022, Alan and I worked on a mechanic prototype. In 2023, we met George Weston, who is a successful businessman and a passionate gamer as well.
Okay.
He saw the potential of our project and gave us the opportunity to start developing Clash of Adventures.
Okay, so he basically gave them money. Okay.
Together with Alan and me, George is also one of the co-founders of Death From Soft. It has been 10 months already since we started developing our project in November 2023. We have achieved many goals so far, which we want to share with you. First of all, we have implemented a multiplayer environment. We're able to...
Dude, this is something I would be struggling the most with if I was building a game. Networking has always been my, like... Yeah. My weakness, I guess, right? Just, like, I call it that. 6 minutes, quick shit, let's go! Big dig!
Enter the game, meet other players, interact with them, chat, even fight with or against each other.
Okay.
Then, a basic class-based system was integrated. When creating your character, you will be able to choose between having physical aptitudes or magical aptitudes. While progressing in the game, this choice will determine which classes you are allowed to take. We have also added a PvE, player versus environment system, where you can hunt monsters around the map, as long as you have the strength to remain alive, of course. When defeating these monsters, they will reward you with experience.
So did he say this was 2023? Is that what we're looking at right now? I think so. So what we are... Wait, let me take a look very quickly. No, this is 6 months ago. Okay. So it's literally end of the last year. Okay, that's fine. At least the movement isn't that sluggish. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess this will be some kind of point of reference for me when I judge a game, what the movement is like. Because I always keep saying it, like, movement is 90% of what you do in the game. You move around. And if it doesn't feel good, well, you won't feel good playing the game. And I actually have I have an update on the game feel score that we're working on, how to judge games, by the way. I have an update, and it came to me after a couple of days from the discussion with Ed. Yeah. Morning, dude. Rio Kun. Kok z tobą, człowieku. Woo! Awesome. Hey, what's up? You good? Hey. To be fair, the very first thing, and also the most thing you see will be the movement. Absolutely. And that movement is in not only regarding your character, but also, like, environmental movement. The way, I know, grass moves, mobs move, you know, things like this. You get me? Because it creates, like, this immersion, right? All of it. Obviously, the character is at the epicenter of it because it's literally on your screen all the time. But interested in this update on the score? Yeah. We're gonna go through it. I think I know how to quantify fun. I think I figured it out. Yeah.
And loot. You will be able to pick up the loot coming from the defeated monsters, which will end up inside of your inventory. Also, the gear that you obtain can be equipped through the inventory system, which will affect your character's statistics.
I mean, is it crazy to think this interface looks already better than Ashes of Creation? Like, is it a crazy thought? This game barely has exit on the desktop, okay? It barely works. And the interface already looks better. Like, it's actually fucking larger, and I don't need 3 sets of eyeglasses to read anything. Like, I can actually move out and still see the level of my character, okay? You know what I mean? By the way, I love Ashes of Creation, okay? But, dude. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, we got attribute system. Big dig.
There is also an attribute system. After getting enough experience, your character's level will increase, bestowing your characters with attribute points. These points can be distributed among strength, constitution,
okay,
dexterity.
So we have a very, very, like, traditional MMORPG right now. I mean, he said that they are building foundations for what's to come, okay? And I get it, but for now, where they are at, they are literally building the foundations for the game. So you have the most basic stuff. That's why maybe this feels boring, but at the same time, try to think what else could it have been? Like some kind of classless game. They would have said that, right? So every piece of information they are giving us in this video is an indicator of what that game will be. And for now, what I'm hearing is traditional RPG with Holy Trinity called attack, defense, support, and we have attributes, we have skills, we have like basic PvE. That's fine, okay? And one cherry on top of that is, I guess, the lore. The guy who's talking to us through the video wrote the lore. And you can go on the website, and there are like 4 or 5 chapters to the lore. I think this is cute. It's straight up, it's just cute. I don't have a lore behind Soul's Remnant, for example. Like, there's no lore. It's just you just kind of go in and kill shit infinitely, right? To be honest, hey, I don't even know what's lore behind Apogea. Like, the game hasn't really presented it to me. And that's why I asked Ed, hey, do you have any plans for lore in Apogea? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you know how WoW has lore? Like, Apogea, will it have it too? And he was like, it's already there. I was like, oh. Okay. Yeah, good lore. Great one. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah, now I remember. Okay, yeah, oh, stupid. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mentality, intelligence, or wit. A shortcut panel system was also implemented, where you can add skills by drag and dropping them. You can find your available skills within the skills window. Also,
that's fine. So basically, what he's saying that this feels like investors' presentation. Like some kind of progress update so they get more money, perhaps. Oh, this is built on Unreal Engine 5.
We're able to create a visual appealing environment.
Oh man, I would love to build games. Straight up, like, this is so awesome. This is cool. It's great.
And with Leonardo's musical compositions, we are making sure that every melody
sets
a perfect mood
Whoa.
for each moment and place in Clash of Adventures.
So I think developers really underappreciate how important music is in games. And yeah, like I think I pinged Ed from Apogea a while ago, or maybe I think it was in the DMs. I asked, like, where the fuck is music in the game? Because the whole game had just one soundtrack, right? And we want more than that. Because that one soundtrack is fucking epic. Like, trust, like, if they get me more of that, I'm all in, dude. Like, this stream will have Apogea music in the background every time. It's so good. But you can't get away with just one sound. It's literally 2.5 minute song thingy, which plays in the city. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you need more than that, right? Like, it's all about the combat ambience, like the environment when you're out in the open, and just when you go into the cave versus when you go to swamps. Like, there needs to be different style, different vibe, and it just having a silent game doesn't work. Like, you need music, and if they are working on that already, they're thinking about it. Look, this video, all I'm seeing is good flags, right? No, like, green flags, no red flags. It will be your traditional MMORPG built in Unreal 5 with systems that we all know, made with care, I hope. Like, I mean, if people didn't care, they wouldn't have music in it. They wouldn't have written lore for it. Like, it's a good, promising game. Like, it's nothing extraordinary, but they are not at the stage in the development where they could show extraordinary. They are literally laying down foundations. So I'm not holding that against them. This video is 6 months old, so yeah, this is thank you. That's fine. Yeah, we don't have to watch anything else, but I just wanted you guys to know, and I haven't heard about this MMO. Oh, look, they have... Ooh. Oh, wait. There's soundtrack to the game. 1 second. Let me listen to it. It's alright. I think it's alright. So the thing is, when you listen to this in isolation, it might come across differently when you're actually playing the game and there's lots of distractions on the screen and you don't focus on the music. But yeah, it's not that. It's actually okay. I can imagine this being played in the game, no problem. Yeah, you're very, very nice. Simple again. So I think they need to go for simple because they're like a brand new project. You don't want to overstretch your resources, right? And this is a roadmap. They have party system, they have zone type, quest system, class system, systems. You know, when I record a short about MMOs, how it's all just basically a bunch of systems talking to each other. Well, there you go. And all of this is just for fucking pre-alpha. This is not even alpha. It's like nothing test, okay? Hey, we got pretty much nothing test kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, building games looks so cool, right? It really does. And I used to have Godot game engine tutorial. Oh, actually it's here. Yeah. And I want to dive in and take a look. Yeah, I'll see how that goes. But more and more people tell me that I should just go into Unity because it's more versatile, especially if I'm thinking about building anything like network-based. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I know nothing about this shit. I can tell you all about systems for building websites, but games, I'm out, dude. I'm out. But Unity, apparently, like the whole Apogea is built with Unity. Apparently it's like MMO ready, whereas Godot is a very fresh engine and it doesn't support networking very well. That said, Soul's Remnant is built with Godot, so it can be done, right? Yeah. Have they said anything about the questing? No, not really. No, the quest system is just not ready. They probably don't even have an idea. Look, their goal is to have quest accepted and abandoned. Like, what are we talking about? Like, they have nothing. You know what I mean? So this is game to keep an eye out, and you can check in for it. You can check in what's up in about like 10 years. Okay. So let me do the honors. We're gonna add that shit in. I don't think there's like any info about. Oh. This has to be Steam not calling it for what it is. There's no way this game's gonna launch Q4 25. I think what they mean, this is literally so I think this date is for the pre-alpha playtest. I think so. Nothing else. There's no fucking way. Okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna interpret the news but myself, okay? And I'm just gonna add it as a copium date instead of launch date. Alright? You have to forgive me. So we're looking here. Let me add it up. There we go. Clashes of Adventurers Q4 2025. And we're gonna wait 1 second, where is it? Here. We're gonna big dick it here. Steam. Alright. And they are Devsland Soft. Right? Right? Devsland Soft, yes. Perfect. Okay, we got this, chat. Yeah. The music reminds me of the old Settlers game. It really... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was very old school-ish music. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Good ear, dude. With Unity, I can help. Wait, dude. Wait, I would have a mentor? Holy... Hey, dude, wait. Okay. Unity Tutorial MMO. No, wait. Okay, I know nothing. Teach me how to build an MMO in Unity. Get from... Step 1, learn Unity, bitch! Okay. C# programming, that's fine. That's the easiest thing in my life. I can... Yeah, I've done that in university. I can code. Oh, like, I know I'm coding every day. It's just learning, like, bits and blobs about the different language. 1 2 hour Unity and I can teach you most of it. Holy shit, really? That sounds super simple. Single player prototype. Okay, you can move. Great. So you are translating objects coordinates. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Add multiplayer. Oh. Ooh. Chat. There we go. Chat. We have MMO. 7 steps to MMO. Yeah. Easiest game of my life. We can do that. Easy. Alright. Anyway. Clashes of Adventures, chat. There we go. If you want a wishlist, go ahead. It will be probably 10 years before we see any of that game, you know, in a good state. Profane MMO. Now. Dude. This one is just straight up cute. This is straight up cute. Okay. Can't wait for the YouTube video of you making MMO. Holy shit, this is such a great idea. So, video ideas. YouTube video ideas. Okay. First impression. Basically, go through the MMO list top to bottom and jazda śmiecie. Okay, very good. This is my favorite. Okay. Try building MMORPG. Kekf. Okay. Okay. Yeah, with Grog. There you go. Wait. Shit. All right. There you go. Yeah. Now we're good. Now we're good. Right. Perfect idea for yeah. Recipe for success. Yeah. Recipe for success right there. Hey, dude, we have this game. It looks fantastic. I only hope it plays well. They have creators program. They have like this side looks just. I mean, it looks proper good. Like this isn't some kind of scuffed, done in mom's garage game. Based on the website, okay, it actually looks proper. So let's watch. Okay, I'm excited. I haven't seen a shit about it. Oh, this is 15 seconds video. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, so this is all we got? Chat. Chat, we have to do better than this. We have to do better than this, okay? Come on. They have development... Why are all those videos like 10 seconds? What the fuck? Hey, we have some gameplay from 5 years ago. That doesn't matter anymore. Let's not watch that. Okay, so we have development update. Do they show any of the game? One second, let me check.
Talk a little bit about regions. D, tell us what we have so far regarding
region represents. The other part is where you can place more than one region on the same game world map. Many games are starting to...
I mean, this game looks like it had like proper funding, right? It's again, it's not... So, compared to Clashes of Adventurers that we just watched, what are we even talking about? What team is behind it? Both logo and style looks very similar to this time of Realm of Loyal. Huh. It does. Yeah, oh, I played Paladins. Yeah, when I was pissed at Overwatch, yes. Let me see. They called insane. I mean, this style is... I guess it's nothing new. I could just straight up say core punk. I mean, Corepunk has this vibe, right? Like, I'm plenty. Like, you already named 2 of them. But nonetheless, it looks great. Like Valheim, right? Like Fortnite. It is all the same shit. It's all like this cartoony, cute stuff. But I don't like. I like that.
Our approach now. Ours is a bit more humble. We are not going to try to make anything that is similar.
Oh, so the world is like in foxhole, divided into hexagons. Look.
But we want to ensure that all the regions of Profane, all the servers of Profane, are hosting a region that is part of the same world. So this is what we are currently.
Wait. So what did he say? One second. What did he say?
But we want to ensure that all the regions of Profane, all the servers of Profane, are hosting a region that is part of the same world. So
hosting the region. What does it mean? Hosting the region. Okay. So let's explain.
This is what we are currently achieving: a world map with interconnected regions.
Pixel, how do the new connections and transitions between regions
Server per hex. Really? So foxhole like. Okay, I see.
improve the overall player experience?
Well, until now, we only had one region in the game where all players during the tests entered that same map in that same region, always experiencing the same thing. So having new regions now gives us the opportunity to start testing levels.
It looks so, like, cozy. Can I use the word cozy? I hate the word cozy. If your stream has cozy in the title, I'm not going in. Cozy equals boring, okay? So I'm very careful with this word. But this looks like very cuddly. I don't know how else to explain that. It's like very soft. Like, I can't imagine some kind of bloodbath in this game, right? Like, it's very very gathering friendly, fishing friendly, family friendly. I don't know. It's just the vibe. Maybe this is like some kind of reincarnation of fucking World War II inside of it. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's just big dig fight and combat and explosions. But for now, I was thinking casual. Wait, no, Kaku. You mean casual or Kakwal? Because I don't know Kakwal. And C is very close to S, so it's possible that's a typo. Okay, it's a typo. Okay. Wait, you're typing from your phone. You're on your phone. I see it. There's no way your finger stretches between S and C on the normal side keyboard. You're typing on your phone, dude. 100%.
It's different, the player transitioning between these regions and experiencing what it's like to arrive in a new region, what it's like to leave your own region, and more. That's why it's very important.
Perfect. Very cool. And why is the practical and functional process of creating regions so crucial at this stage we are in?
Basically, because of how Profane is structured in regions, we need to be very, very agile when it comes to creating a new region in Profane.
Okay.
So, both adding and removing regions from the game has to be a very smooth process within our pipeline. So it is important that we are already testing this now, so...
Okay.
That when
I'm not interested in that, to be honest. Let me see... Okay, NPCs. Big dick streamer! Did you see my dick? Oh, because, like, my ceiling is really low, and I am afraid that if I jump up, I'm gonna come down dead. Okay? So, but I'm touching my ceiling right now. I'm not even fucking kidding, dude. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I'm touching my ceiling. So I have about this much room, okay? Yeah, too big didn't... Tenebry! Cox z tobą, człowieku. What's up, my man? You good? Hey, look. Tenebry, look. We have a fucking game, you get me? Hey, dare you to headbutt the ceiling? You wanna see me dead? Like, what the fuck? It's, like, why would you say that? That's disgusting. I'm gonna report you. Wait. Okay. All right.
2 regions. because there are many things that are based on player decisions which will alter the map. So even if they start somewhat similar to each other, we can see a difference, just like we saw in the pre-alpha, in the very culture of the players within the same region. So this alone already creates a significant differentiator to be evaluated. But we will also be segregating types of resources that are more abundant in one and less in the other. This will
Okay,
also
so like Ashes of Creation. Like, you have more wood in forest land, right? Obviously, when you go to desert, wood prices are just fucking crazy insane because there's no wood. Quinfall does the same. It's like a localized economy. Albion Online does the same. Yeah, very common.
trade routes. And the fact that what is more abundant in one region is scarcer
Yeah.
in another also creates an effect on the economy.
That's very
So
nice.
there is all of this to be tested with this delivery.
So now let's talk about NPCs. This is an important topic. Players haven't experienced NPCs much.
What? I know this. Wait. What? Tenebre, what are you saying? I know this game. I think it's crypto. No, it's. Shut up. It's not. No. I was very diligent with my research yesterday, and I actually killed many crypto MMOs. I don't think this one is crypto. Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Okay.
In the tests, they've only seen a little bit. We already have some news on that. What can players expect from the upcoming NPCs they will encounter during the tests?
First implementation of the AI of our NPCs. Then we started to
Okay.
implement their behaviors.
Oh,
within
look,
the world.
pigs.
We currently have 3 basic different behaviors within our NPCs, and from this point on, we will be able to work on more specific behaviors for each of the NPCs as we continue
Yeah.
to add more NPCs. Well, so this first version is already very important for us to test in order to understand how to evolve from it as well.
We see that some NPC behaviors are 90% ready in the roadmap. What is still needed?
No
for
łysy,
refinement?
Most of the
kurwa.
deliveries we are making now
Streamuję
are
tu.
at an initial quality level.
Oh my god.
So there are still refinements that we want to put off for later once we validate this content. So NPCs go through a lot of that, right? We won't have much work to put a well-defined version of an NPC before we've placed it in the game, tested it. with the
That's fine.
community.
Okay, so basically, NPCs are AI powered. That's fine. We got crafting. What about it?
We achieved what we were expecting it to reach as a system, and we already have plenty of content within it, many recipes. There are many things in there. So from our perspective now, what we have for crafting is just one after that, right? What is more content and improvements, new enhancements that we might end up bringing, or additional features within crafting.
What exactly improvements are planned for the crafting system in the upcoming updates?
So
I don't know. I don't know because I don't know where the game is right now, so I don't know what the improvement would be. I have no point of reference. Doesn't matter. Show me skills. Okay, skills could be interesting.
With these 14 skills was
Okay. Nie, no. Nie łysy, kurwa.
our creation of new skills and to experiment with different mechanics and strategies within that. So I think this is our first
What's
glimpse
this?
of
What the
skill
hell?
package that we would
Runes?
be delivering, allowing players to
Hol-
create varied builds with them. The role of acquiring skills comes into play because this is part of a new content for the player where the player will no longer have all the skills locked, will have to collect them while exploring the world. So this will change the way players interact with the
Wait, so
skills.
you are... Oh, kurwa. Nice pause. So you are learning skills by exploring the world? Like Guild Wars 1? That was the system in Guild Wars 1? What? I don't remember that.
Because not everyone will have all the skills and you can't force yourself to have one skill or another. You end up waiting for chance to happen.
And D, the passive skills are about 50% complete. Can you provide a bit more detail about what the challenges are, the fixes, and what the plans are to complete these passive skills?
yes, I think so. We actually set it at 50%, especially because we have just created systems that support passive skills,
Mm-hmm.
and we ended up creating a very low volume of passive skills with a variation so different.
Okay. Yeah, that animation is fun. Okay, so good. We have so yes, you're right. Skills by killing rare mobs. Listen, yeah, this isn't a bed, kurwa. Dude, you either sit or you get out. Shh. This isn't a bed. Okay, he sat down. Yeah. Never mind, this game isn't crypto. I mixed it with something else. So I can see why you thought that. Because, dude, if you go on X and search for crypto MMOs, they all look the same. So, yeah, I see why you would get that mixed up. It's fine, dude. Don't worry.
Different from active skills that we are already managing to find a greater variation. The passive skills are still relatively simple. But in any case, we are indeed concerned about how they will compete in the same space in the player's build. The player can have 8 skills, and among these, the passive skills will also occupy these slots. We tried to make them interesting enough for your build, even while creating.
This looks really cute. I very much like the style of this game.
Too much, right? There are many players who.
It has this like Sea of Thieves kind of vibes. I don't know. There's something about this game very interesting. Oh, this tree is awesome. I love this tree.
Have a build that isn't overloaded, right? 8 active skills can be a bit overwhelming. So we are starting to want to test this early on. That's why we prioritize them and are already implementing some. But I think the challenges are really just because our system for creating status effects and other things that are more related to passive skills is still very embryonic, right? But it's already there for testing.
We mentioned that.
Yeah, those skills don't look good. That's fine. Proficiencies. Let me see. Is there like a better quality for this? There you go. Actually, I can't see shit. So you have Combat Craft, Gather, Elementalist. Yo! Holy... What? You are gaining proficiencies in using... Oh, I see. So it's like proficiency of a weapon in World of Warcraft or whatever. So yeah. But then it's more like stage or tiered. With every tier or stage of the proficiency, you get more and more visible output. That's fine. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Have you ever played Fractured Online? It's an isometric MMO where you get skills as you kill mobs, same as this. Never played this. How old? Can you tell me more about that game? Like, is it old? Is it discontinued? Is it still playable? We can give it a go. We can have a look. Yeah, a different palette of colors. Sea of Thieves Pal was like, exactly, right? I mean, yeah. So we kind of already established there are many games looking like this one, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just that it's kind of like the thing about going for realism, for real like graphics. At some points you have so many of those games that they no longer stand out.
It was in the pre-alpha where each proficiency evolved in only one way.
Yeah.
With one type of action. Now the proficiencies have various types of different actions you can take to earn each of the perks that proficiency grants you. It's as if they are passive abilities related to that proficiency that you don't need to activate. They accompany your character the entire time. So we are at a point where the proficiency system already exists. Now we need to start incorporating everything into it. There are only a few. We need to add more so that it reaches the evolutionary level we want for the proficiency system.
Right, and they are at 10%.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we see. No.
Right?
Okay.
What is the timeline for the completion of this feature?
Proficiency is the macro progression of the player in the game, so the impact of having or not having it is significant. What we will have today will indeed already be a completely different experience.
I'll probably work a bit on the animations. The way this character runs and the way it mines resources is very unnatural to me.
From what we had in the last tests. So, even though we still have a lot to implement within proficiencies, many different perks we want to create, and very...
Oh, unless this footage is sped up. It could be sped up. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. They could actually play it at like 1.5 speed.
Rewards we want to have, we are at least building an initial foundation for players to start having progression within it. This will also allow us to begin balancing how long it will take to unlock the recipes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't care anymore. NPC factions, don't care. Bonus questions. All right, that's fine. It's okay. So all I wanted to know is what the game looks like and who are the people behind it, and just generic idea of where we're going with this. So it sounds like they are like a a larger studio. It's not one guy building the game, obviously, and we have CEO, we have head of game design in there, we have community managers. So it's like a established team with a structure in it. So they clearly have more funds to power the venture. And the game looks very interesting to me. Just yeah, I think graphics and just general direction of the systems and the hex-based regions are, yeah, they are essentially taking what's well known and having a slight twist to it, which I think is probably the best way forward. I don't know if you guys ever read like Jordan Peterson's book, but essentially what he says that if you want to grow as a person, but whoever, and that makes total sense if you think about it. Imagine this is your comfortable zone, okay? This is your bubble, okay? So this is where you live, okay? So if you're constantly inside of your bubble and you don't explore anything new, you are in this echo chamber and you basically remain the same. Your opinions never change, your behavior doesn't change, you don't meet new people, you are just same old you, and this is how you grow, essentially, to be a boring person, or essentially yeah, boring. I guess boring person. I think it's probably the best way to describe that. And if you want to, and if you like wake up one day and find the midlife crisis, you don't go all fucking in outside, okay? That will fucking kill you, dude. Like if you think about it the other way, look. So this is your order. Kurwa. Sorry, my keyboard and key D is fucked up. Okay, this is your order. This is your chaos. Okay? This is what you know. This is what you don't. This is pure chaos, okay? If you leave your bubble, this is where you're getting yourself into. You're going into chaos. And you can't just immerse yourself in chaos immediately. Like, you can't just fucking cut any ties with your own order, with your reality. So what you do, you just keep your 1 foot in order, 1 foot in chaos. And you keep expanding that order. You keep expanding that bubble step by step. And this applies to design principles, development, way of thinking, learning, like literally yin and yang, kurwa, exactly, dude. Like, you got it. Yeah. And when I see MMO like this, that has all the systems that we know, and that is the chaos. They have this kind of like region-based map system, like Foxhole. I'm not saying this is unique to them, okay? But it's different. Like, it will be 1% of MMOs having it, okay? They have this butt of, in the shape of hexagon maps. They have this butt of proficiencies which aren't just one progression bar. It's tiered, and it impacts how your character... It's like... and you have this old system of gaining skills by killing mobs, like Guild Wars 1, which I didn't even remember about, but it's so true. That makes me interested. You know what I mean? That makes me genuinely interested. So I'm glad I found this game, and I will keep an eye on it. In the meantime, we're gonna... I could even sign up to create this program, probably, for this, actually. Yeah, I consider being creator for many games. And rarely any one of the... Like, Quinfall? Yes, you know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna make content about? Like, come on, dude. How to kill, like, 100 mobs instead of 98? Yeah. So, if a game actually piques my interest, I'm happy to sign up to creator program. For sure. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it up on Google and see if it has like some kind of release date. Oh, we got roadmap. What? Big dig. Whoa. Okay. O kurwa. Jezus Maria. This is gigantic. Yo! Oh shit, okay. This is 2023 roadmap though, very old. Yeah. I know, Tenebre, you said that the game, the Fractured Online, turned free to play. I will check it out on YouTube. Yes, sorry, I know. I just wanted to, you know, finish talking about one thing before I move on. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, but I don't think we have much going on then, right? Release date. Oh, it's on Steam. Nah, that's a different game. It's a different game. Doesn't matter. Oh. Sandbox MMORPG Profane has next test set for April 3rd. That's literally tomorrow. What the fuck do you mean? That's literally tomorrow. Yeah, that's literally tomorrow. What? Okay, wait, they have a video of PvP battle. Big dick him. What is this fucking quality? Jesus. Big dick, come on. Come on. Oh, this effect, there's... It seems like layering is the problem here. Like, effects go under the texture, but that's okay. Oh!
Chef.
Oh! Come on. Wait, they have one skill on the skill bar? What are they, level 3? What's going on? Ooh. Oh, he's going down.
Meu Deus.
Cara, muito bonito.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He just ran on the roof. That's fine. Okay. Well, anyway, I didn't know this was coming. How? Chad, why no one told me? I'm finding out about this one day before. I'm pissed now. Jesus. Yeah, but I don't think we have any release date at all. It's... Let me see, one more thing. Who's... which business model Profane will follow? During the alpha, the game is buy to play. Through beta, we plan to test free to play model. Oh, alpha is paid. Alright, nah, I'm not getting... Nah, I'm not paying for this shit. We didn't decide on Steam yet. And so... Yeah, we know absolutely nothing about this. Okay, so cool. We're gonna put it down on the spreadsheet anyway, chat, right? Like, we want to keep an eye on it. We just won't have any dates. Which means this is going into the gray field, which is sorted alphabetically. And I need to remember alphabet now. Oh, it's here. It's literally... The game is here. Okay. So, okay, at least I learned about it, because I knew nothing about this game, so there we go. Okay, we have Satoria MMO. Guys, are you into pixel MMOs at all? I'm not playing this game. Okay, I will put it down on the spreadsheet regardless, but I'm not playing this game. I don't want to watch about it. So, Satoria. Unless I have it. Satoria. No, it's not there. Do we have, like, release date? Satoria MMO release date. Yeah. It's Japanese. It's by Satori. Satori. Oh yeah, Satori, exactly. Yeah, is this that's a different game. That's a fucking different game. Disgusting. Why would they lie to me? Alright, Satori MMORPG coming to Epic Store. What? I'm not gonna... Seriously? Oh my god. Does it? No, I know. Again, we know nothing about the game, to be honest. There's just like a X profile. Yeah, I'm gonna add it. I'm just not gonna play it. So I know nothing about this game, so I'm gonna put it here, Satoria, and it's built by our friends at Satoria Corp. Really? Hey, actually, it's now. Look, you can actually play pre-alpha now. Really? Why is it opening Google Drive? Please, please tell me there's no dick in that. Okay, like. What just happened? It downloaded the game! Chat, I got this game on my PC now. Fuck! I've been marked, okay? I'm gonna type in just Satoria Corp, because I don't know. Potentially it could be playable now then. I just don't know. I don't wanna like,
to become a
you know immediately that this game isn't for me. Like, if this is a marketing material, I see a kid, I'm out. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Are you trying to cute me into it? That doesn't work on me. I can't be charmed by a kid. They're everything but cute. You get me? Yeah. Dude. I'm waiting for a pixel MMO called Dracantos. Me too. Tenebrekun, me too. So much. So fucking much. Absolutely. Alright, so we have Satoria. Look, a new MMO. And then finally we have Avalon the game, okay? Get early access, let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, wait. Because we might have found some. Alright. One second. What the fuck? Okay, show me the game. Where's the gameplay? To uncover the truth. Truth. You must journey back. Okay. To a time of the king with the lion's gaze. Jeez. What happened that I have to go back now? What am I fixing? Pre-order now? Play as an MMO or a single player adventure? Dude. Where is the swipe form? Yeah. How do I get it? It actually doesn't look bad at all. It actually doesn't. It looks very similar to Profane that we just watched. It's like New World and Profane had a baby. For some reason. First look, okay. YouTube video, yes. Yes. We love YouTube videos, please. 49 seconds. Kurwa, come on, man. Like, I need more than that to get a boner. Come on. Alright. Fuck. Oh, the rain. I love the sound of the rain. It's so good. I fucking love rain. Like, I could have rain on my nips. Wait. Apologies. Video played in the background. My bad. Fuck. 1 second. It's so pretty. It's crazy. Why is it so pretty? I think it's because all the colors are really saturated, like overly saturated to the point. It's like, yeah. I think Palworld has the same, I guess, tactic. Okay, to elevate their graphics, they just overly saturate textures and lighting, and everything looks like cute and cuddly and cozy, I guess. But nonetheless, this looks really nice. And so, what do they say? Okay, let's take a look. So we've been on an incredible journey since 3 years in development. Okay. They had first alpha in 2023, so 2 years ago, and they had 60 versions since then. Wow, holy shit. Okay. Veteran MMO players tested the game, 500 hardcore testers, 1,500 normal people who have 10 kids and 3 wives and shit, okay? From the start, we focus on making Avalon not just polished, but truly fun, you see? That's what I mean. Like, from the beginning, you have to know, unless you what Ed said, from the very beginning, you have to know why you are making it, how are you gonna make it fun, and you have to know the limit of your resources. So you can't stretch yourself too thin like Quinfall, because you're gonna end up with just, well, plenty of people being mad. Okay, let me say that. So ensuring every moment from exploration to raids feels exciting. Great, yeah, we're looking for that. Alpha, so okay, we're not stopping there. We're still building, refining. Fine. This isn't just an MMO where 50 players smack a boss until it explodes. You can play solo and progress through the storyline, raid with friends, defend villages. There is a housing in the game. Okay, so it's like a sandbox essentially. We don't take fantasy too seriously. There are deadly bunnies and squirrels, okay? And if riding into battle on a sheep or a cow is your thing, well, we won't judge. Interesting. Now, this is definitely something up my alley. 100%. What do you guys think? You good? Would you play this? I would test it for sure. There's no fucking way. I would easily dive in. Avalon MMORPG. Let me take a look. So we have a website, okay. Wait, this is a different game. Okay, the website. I have the website open elsewhere. So Avalon the game. So which one is it? They have 2 websites? Wait, I'm confused. It's coming to Epic Games Store. It's not on Steam. This is a different game, so it's not crypto. It's fine. Okay, look. Avalon is an upcoming world's first multi-chain online true open MMO. But I am confused, because you have 2 different websites, and I don't think these are the same games. Look, this is fantasy MMORPG, and this is like crypto game. Same title, dude. Okay, it's the same game. It's the same. They have NFTs in the navigation! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Jesus! Wow. I'm so glad that didn't download the client to my computer. That'd be terrible. Jeez, okay. Deleted, erased, okay? Fuck that shit. Okay, we have new content for Final Fantasy. I want to dive into it, but not now. I'm very aware of the time that we have left, and I really want to watch one YouTube video, okay? So, just so you know, there's a content coming for Final Fantasy. I don't know what that even means. I have to look into it. And then we have new MMO from Craig Morrison. No fucking clue what that means. What did I don't know. Okay. Craig Morrison. Great. Okay. We're gonna have psychedelic prog rock group. NetEase funded. So this is gonna be backed by Chinese. Okay. And there's Steam page. Let's take a look. Holy fuck. Okay. There's plenty of talk around horses for some reason. Like there's so much thing like horse, and horse. So let's take a look. There's a video actually. To be fair, I had a hunch. I heard that somewhere in crypto already. There you go. Had a good hunch then. Yeah. There you go. It's placed now. Okay.
Welcome to Alderwood Island. Now's the best time to join us and experience the wonder we call home. Alderwood has always been horse country. Horses are our pride and joy. It's the perfect season to saddle up, hit the trails, and take in the breathtaking sights. And now we bring you an update about the shocking death of a local teenager found in the woods last night. The community of Alderwood is still reeling and is desperate for answers. Sheriff Jane Welch has gone on the record to state that it was likely an animal attack. We have reached out to the local park ranger, Kendra Evans, for a comment on this presumed predator, but haven't been able to get a hold of her. However, some locals doubt that to be the case, worrying there might be an actual killer loose on the island, with some even going as far as citing local legends about dark forces prowling the woods.
This is a girl game, right? Like this game is for girls, I think. It looked nice, I think. But so it's like, so it's MMO where you discover murder mysteries while riding on the horse. I don't know, man. It's so weird. I will try it because it just genuinely looks good. Yeah, I'm adding that in. Yeah, it just wow. I literally don't know what to say. Equinox Homecoming, okay, and then Steam. We're gonna add that in. And Blue Scarab Entertainment is building it. Okay. What an unusual concept. Saddle up with friends and investigate a dark mystery where each trail leads to wonder and intrigue. A string of events has set the idyllic Alderwood Island on edge. Okay, the murder. But what's the end game? Is that like single player? No. It's open. The island is home to scenic vistas where beauty and wonder are found with every step. I don't see the point in this. Like, why am I playing this? You know what I mean? Okay, well, it's on the list, okay? Are there nice cheeks clapping or nice melons men will play? Yeah. I mean, if you are into horses, then for sure. Like, I haven't seen a game who really which really has some kind of advanced mount carrying system, right? Like you just and the mount is there. You just ride it and then it's like dismount and dismiss, right? Red Dead Redemption 2? I guess so. I think I mean like more MMO realm. I'm just thinking MMOs because that's all I play. I played Red Dead Redemption for a while. I think there was some kind of carrying Quinfall. Oh, you do. You feed the horse. It's like your pet when you're a hunter in WoW. I suppose so. But this is probably on another level. There was literally a screen to like water, pet, and all that. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you're right. Yeah. Maybe you're right. There is some system to it. Yeah. Interesting. And it also had equipment, right? You could, yeah, but and that determined the speed of riding. Chat, I do have a YouTube video to go through, okay? Oh, Lineage 2! Dude, Lineage 2 was great. Yeah, I remember the quest to get the Strider, and you got that little Pokemon that you had to take care. It was so easy to kill. But when you actually fed it and taught it to fight and shit, it would grow. It was cool as fuck. Hatchling, Strider, Wyvern. True. So true. It was great. Yeah. Guild Wars 2 has some new shit coming, but I'm very interested in Rogue and solo player in Ashes of Creation, okay? These are short videos, and we can fit them both in. And I really want to get into Ashes of Creation a bit more. But I need to know there's things to do as a solo player, okay? So let's take a look. Maybe I'm fucking things up by playing tank. Maybe I should just reroll DPS.
Ashes of Creation just introduced their first new archetype into the Alpha 2 servers this week with the Rogue, bringing some much needed hype with its fast-paced, stealth-based gameplay. And for helping Intrepid on their Rogue preview video, they granted me temporary access to a level 25 Rogue to showcase and walk you through its abilities, what I like about it, and where I think it could use some improvement. After playing the Rogue through several phases on the PTR and playing with it the last 2 days on live, I can say that overall the archetype feels fantastic. It is probably one of the most well-designed and enjoyable archetypes that they've introduced so far, possibly even surpassing the Bard in my opinion. It really showcases the progress the archetype team have made, learning from past iterations. And maybe, just maybe, this will speak for the future of archetype updates where Jamie's dream of the tank actually being a fun archetype to play may actually come true.
Yeah, see, I hear it over and over that tank archetype is not fun to play in Ashes of Creation, and yet I'm like stubborn and I keep playing it. It's probably because of the sunk fallacy. I've already invested so much time in creating, like in leveling professions, and getting some quests done and getting gear, and I just like, fuck, do I have to do it all over again on the other character? Like, god damn it, you know, I got a guild and all of that. So I probably should have just fucking forget about tank, create a new character that's DPS, that's fun to play, and go for it, okay? And see where I end up. Because I'm stuck at level 12, and there's more to the game than level 12 content, okay?
As someone who has primarily played the mage since the start of Alpha 2, it's refreshing to try an archetype that can handle multiple mobs at early levels without getting wrecked due to being too squishy.
Nice.
Rogues also excel at burning down enemies quickly, even if they might need a bit of tuning.
Oh, stealth, there is, look, backstab! Oh, kurwa!
Well implemented, it's not something
wait, I wanna see the, what the, he one deleted that bitch! What the fuck? Once again.
Quickly, even if they
what the, look that damage! Look at that damage! 22, 15, okay? Remember those, remember 15. See the backstab damage. Ten times more. That's crazy. Holy shit.
The advantage system is well implemented. It's not something I constantly have to plan around, but it adds me.
Look at this. Look. Well, let me go again. Look at this.
It's not something.
One attack. And the guy is weakened, dazed, poisoned, and
I constantly have to
bleeding and hemorrhaging. You have 5 look at those debuffs here. Look. Oh, dude, I'm giving it a go. Oh, for sure. What is this?
meaningful bonuses to different abilities when consumed, making me consider my next move carefully. For example, it can apply silence when thumped or turn lacerate into a frontal AoE attack. Stealth is where I begin to have a little bit of criticism.
Okay,
While
stealth
being
is...
able to stealth in and out of combat is great, the
Yeah.
20-yard restriction from all non-friendly targets, including mounts, feels frustrating. This is especially problematic in crowded areas.
I don't think I understood once again.
To stealth in and out of attack. Stealth is where I begin to have a little bit of criticism. While being able to stealth in and out of combat is great, the 20-yard restriction from all non-friendly targets, including mounts, feels frustrating. This is especially problematic in crowded areas like Lionhold right now, where rogues seem to be...
Ah, so you can't go into stealth if there's a character like mob or NPC or whatever in 20-yard area around you, I think. So you have to be away enough to hide, which kind of makes sense. But I see from the design perspective, it makes sense. But I see how implemented within the game it clashes with other systems. I see that. Okay.
Coming out of everywhere, and you can barely find 5 yards of space.
It should be depending on line of sight. This is such a great idea. Holy shit. So literally they can't see you. Bam. That's actually a really good idea. Or maybe you could even use like grass and trees and like just environment to hide. Like, yeah, really nice idea.
Let alone 20. I'd much rather see the general out-of-combat stealth with a few abilities allowing for stealthy mid-combat, because simply reducing the stealth range requirement isn't a solution, as it would make the archetype overpowered in PvP, and I really don't know any other way they could fix the range on this. But since it's still an alpha, I trust that Intrepid will iterate on the feedback and...
This could be literally the class to enjoy the game solo. I think so. Because you can stealth through difficult parts and focus on things that are soloable later. Because as a tank, I can't even get through some places because mobs will kill me on the way.
refine it down the road. That said, there are some positives with stealth. Being able to spec into an advanced tool belt, which lets you use poison darts and grappling hook while remaining invisible, makes for...
You have a grappling hook? What is this OP? Chat, no. I have to go back. I have to give it a go. Bybsie Rogue incoming for sure. This is crazy.
For a really fun playstyle. Plus, stealth offers perks like reducing the cooldown of stab when used from stealth, which I hope this stealth bonus and abilities expands a bit more in the future.
Looks so
For the
good.
Skill tree, I think the rogue skill tree is pretty well designed, especially in the early levels. Choosing abilities feels meaningful, and I often find myself debating what to take.
Wait, okay, what are those skills? Let's take a look. So these are the first skills you get, like level 6, 5 maybe, okay? So, okay, I don't think you can see because of the overlay, right? Yes, so let me help you with that a bit. There we go. Okay, so you have deal 50% bludgeon damage. Okay, apply dazed and silence. So the guy can't run away and can't cast. If you have advantage, instead apply silence for 4 seconds. By the way, skills in Ashes of Creations can be changed at any time. Not in combat, right? But other than that, you can literally just reset, respec, whatever you like, all the time. So... you adjust the talents based on the situation, basically, right?
Early levels.
Okay. Applies bleeding. If the target is already bleeding, instead applies hemorrhaging. Okay, so that's why on the previous, few minutes ago, we seen bleeding followed by hemorrhaging because he double tapped that skill. Okay.
Choosing abilities feels meaningful.
Quick strike, flipping to the other side of them. You have a strike, which flips you on the other side of the mob and puts that target in off balance, which means they can't move or rotate. So you just stun them for 3 seconds, go on their back and fuck them up. That's crazy.
and I often find myself debating what to take next because
wow.
there are so many cool
okay,
options.
it's fine.
Unfortunately, this feeling disappears at the higher levels. Like other archetypes, the rogue skill tree loses its sense of choice at higher levels. At 25, you can spec into just about every ability and almost all of the passives, eliminating the need to specialize in a
I see what he means.
style.
Okay.
However, since we're seeing only a fraction of the full tree, with the level cap intending to be 50 eventually, there's room for more meaningful choices at the later levels. Intrepid has said that leveling will grant a skill point every quarter of a level instead of every level like it is now, so hopefully we'll see more passives and meaningful choices down the road. I just hope they keep the choices around skill specialization feeling impactful even for late game. Now, let's talk about the grappling hook. This is hands down the most fun ability any archetype has right now. You can use this thing everywhere. That being said, it probably needs to be nerfed significantly. No single ability should probably let me scale mountains and access areas meant for flying mounts only, no matter how fun it is. So I expect that this is going to be tweaked down the road. For those who want a closer look at the abilities the rogue has to offer all the way up to level 25, here's a quick montage of them.
Are you kidding me? Oh. I like the animation of the attacks. I really do. It feels very engaged. Like those quick cuts. Quick, confident cuts. Very nice. I like that. That's how I imagine Rogue to be. Holy crap. Oh, we got Shadow Step. Very nice. Ooh, 625 backstab. Jesus. Lifesteal. This guy has a life. There's lifesteal. Can you make it any more overpowered? Like what the fuck? They can sleep a monster. Dude, what am I doing playing tank? This is so cool. You have smoke bomb, dude. Ooh. 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 I love when you land a crit. It's just... And that camera shake when you land the crit. Pew, pew, pew. You get me. Very nice. Yes. Now this is cool. Yeah. I can definitely see myself playing that for now. Like, I want a DPS that's fun, and for now, Ranger has been my choice. I loved Ranger very much. I hear Bard is... Like, in the beginning of this video, he said that Rogue might be even more fun to play than Bard. I haven't played Bard.
While Ashes of Creation still has a long road ahead in development, the Rogue archetype is a much-needed breath of fresh air.
Yes.
With an alpha test that seemed to be lacking engaging content lately, this update has been a welcome addition. Now we just need Intrepid to implement a proper questing progression system, so leveling the Rogue will be a bit smoother.
People hate camera shaking MMOs, and I'm like, how the fuck is the game supposed to be fun without skills shaking the screen? I guess it's all in the balance. I do like I think in Throne and Liberty, I disabled shaking immediately. In Throne and Liberty, you are overloaded with visual effects. Everything explodes. Everything just shines and wants your attention. If you add shaking on top of it, you don't know what's happening. Straight up. So it depends how they implement it. I think it's the issue with the design rather with the concept. Yeah. This is actually really cool. I love that. What do we have? We have Wednesday today. So I think servers are still down. Servers will be up tomorrow. We're playing Ashes of Creation, chat. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. For sure. Okay, one more thing, and this is something that me and Keisaki have been DMing a lot about. A lot! And actually, I was DMing with Ryukun as well about this. Playing Ashes of Creation as a solo player. I really want to hear the guy's take on it. It's from 5 days ago. 5 days ago. If they made any changes to the game design that support solo playing, I'm in. I'm so in. I really like Ashes of Creation. I'm telling you, Ashes of Creation will be great once they're done with it. This is already cool, but when they done with it, it's gonna be awesome. But if it can't cater for solo players, I'm not gonna play it. So let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Is introducing a new archetype to Alpha 2 servers today with the Rogue, giving players another opportunity to grind their way through Vera, slaying monsters to reach 25.
Yes.
While Ashes of Creation is designed for group and cooperative gameplay,
yes,
it is possible to level from 1 to 25 at a pretty decent pace on your own.
Okay.
Whether all your friends have quit, you're too impatient to wait for a tank or healer to join your group when everybody's playing a rogue, or you simply prefer playing solo, this guide will hopefully help you find the best grind spots to hit that level 25
That's
goal.
me, dude.
Just keep in mind that this is an alpha, and the world is constantly evolving and changing, so if you're checking out this guide weeks or months later, some things may have changed. Starting at level 1, like all players, you will spawn in—
Why would you play Rogue Dwarf? Like, just think about what a dwarf stands for, okay? It's a brute, clunky dude that knows how to wield a big-ass hammer in a heavy armor. They ride pigs. Their mounts are warhogs. And you're making them into this fucking stealthy thieves that are lightweight, okay, light on feet and agile. Like it. Why would you do it to yourself? It doesn't work, dude. Crazy. Only time I can see camera shake and blur effects work in car is in car sims games. Other than that, it's just visually annoying. See, Tenebre, there you go. You have one person who immediately turns it off. I don't see a benefit to it, but I believe, again, it's not the problem with the concept, it's the problem with the implementation. And right now, when I watch the play as a rogue, I didn't mind it. But again, Throne and Liberty, insta off. Like, there's no way, you just can't. You can't have camera shake in Throne and Liberty. Well, I can't. Like, it's my preference.
In the ruins of Ayla. Your first priority is to head to Lionhold and complete the Sweat of Your Brow quest from the Trades Manager.
Have he brought the blocks?
This quest rewards you with your first mount, a basic set of gathering tools, and approximately 3,000 XP, enough to get you your first level and a half, bringing you almost to level 3.
Nice.
From here is where the real grind begins.
Okay.
It might be a good time to go buy some Rogue Energy and use code RICHIESH at checkout for 20% off to keep you powered up through that long grind.
Fucking smooth, dude.
Your next step is to kill goblins.
Fucking smooth.
In the ruins of Ayla overlooking the lake, or in the killing fields just to the west of there. It doesn't really matter, just farm these mobs until you reach level 6. These goblins are great to get a decent set of starter gear and plenty of glint to get you started. Just make sure you're saving that glint. It will be
Oh, I know there's one reason why I'm reluctant to reroll to another character. There's no like account storage. So when you create a new character, it's fucking brand new. It's like literally, it's not an old character. It's another main character. It like straight up, unless you have freehold on your first character, where it's like your house where you have storage that every character can access, which is probably like reserved for some kind of people who have who treat this game as full-time job, and they're essentially pirate software, basically, okay? And so, freeholds are for them. And if you're like a casual player, there's no way you can have a freehold. It's just too expensive, dude. Like, crazy expensive. And so, yeah, you're starting afresh. Every character is its separate, independent being with no way to trade items, unless maybe someone helps you, okay? But, yeah, I wouldn't rely on that too much.
Crucial for gearing up later. Only sell a small amount if you need repairs or rations. Otherwise, be sure to stick it in your storage regularly to avoid losing it when you die. At level 6, you're going to head northeast to this area, what is called the Gem Springs. Be sure to grab shrines along the way.
Oh, never been there.
All the way back at Lionhold.
Wait. So, this is Lionhold here. Oh, I would farm goblins. Oh, I literally never been there, dude.
Here you will find level 6 1-star spiders that grant about 1100 XP per kill while dealing minimal damage. If your archetype allows it, you may even be able to take on multiple at a time. These spiders don't drop gear, but they provide a solid amount of glint, and you'll probably want to stay here until about level 10.
But here's a range. How am I supposed to kill an elite with 1600 health? That's 3 times my health as a rogue or a fighter. It doesn't make sense. Like, there's no fucking way, dude.
To reach level 10, visit a nearby node to become a citizen. Mirrorlith or Winstead are probably your best options for convenience of the grind areas related to this guide, but the outskirt nodes like Jova or New Ayla may be much safer to run caravans as they are less populated. And that is exactly your goal here. Run a caravan to move your glint and make some money.
So I would be tempted. I am tempted, actually, to advise against becoming a citizen. It costs so much glint. It's just not worth it. Unless you are, like, so right now, this guy is showing us how to level, okay? You are in the leveling mode. You need glint for gear, repairs, rations, whatnot, okay? But just some kind of survival bullshit. You don't give a fuck about citizenship because you're not engaging into crafting, you're not engaging into trade. Just don't become citizen because those taxes, they are brutal, dude. I would have to come online a couple times a week to farm gremlins so I can just pay my taxes. It's insane. Okay? So, fuck that shit. Just play the game, ignore citizenship. Trust me, for now. Play range character, Potbelly! Cock z tobą, człowieku. What's up, my man? You good? Good to see you, dude. So, we've just watched a preview of Rogue. It sounds super fun. And I would love to play Rogue and still be able to solo level. You know what I mean? I don't want to play a character that's solo able. I want to play a character I like. And content should already be available to me independent of that choice. Doesn't that make the game feel like a job? It does. It does. But I think that's kind of the design that the game is going for. Like, it's literally like, you know, Nereus playing Foxhole. Okay? Like, all the time. Anytime I pull Steam, 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 8:30 p.m., 4 p.m., he's in Foxhole. This game needs you to do that. It literally needs you to be online all the fucking time. Yeah, it's like Foxhole. You can't have any other game apart from Ashes of Creation. I don't mind that. Again, I will underline that. I don't mind that. Because I am looking for the game where I can stick around for a really long time. I'm more than happy to do it. Okay? But the game needs to accommodate a few of my preferences about MMOs for me to consider that a full-time game, I guess, right? Kind of thing.
But if you're playing during...
Foxhole is for home office people. Yes. Yes, if you're working from home, those games are fucking brilliant. And assuming you don't have to, like, actively work, like, you know, code or write reports or blog posts on manage social media, that kind of shit. If you have, like, some kind of managerial role or, like, director role in a company where you just pop into a meeting or write a report for 30 minutes, then fuck off, that's perfect.
Server prime time.
Also, actually, before I let it go on, you probably can get away if you have no one else in your life. No cats, no dogs, no family, or wife at least, or girlfriend. It's just you, PC, your work, and your game. That way, you could probably arrange your life around work so that you continue doing the duty for the employment, but also play the game on the side of it, right? So you could technically squeeze in probably about 8 hours of game time and 8 hours of work if you're completely alone.
Might be safer to just vendor it, although you're going to get significantly less money for this. Your goal is to earn enough money to buy a solid set of level 10 gear from the marketplace. Don't buy the first thing you see, check multiple shops for the best deals, and also list any drops, whether that be crafting materials or gear you don't need, on the marketplace to sell, because every bit of silver is going to help you. At level 10, head north of the Citadel of Steelbloom to this island populated by level 14 and 15 Minotaurs, depending on your gear and archetype.
This guy has 6k health. How am I supposed to kill it solo, dude? Or he's playing a ranger. Maybe that's the way. Yeah, maybe just that. Yeah, let's play ranger. Oh, actually, no, this isn't a ranger. This is mage with a bow. What the fuck? Like spell bow.
These mobs might be tough initially.
What is this?
Focusing on the warrior minotaurs first and avoiding the rest at those earlier levels as they deal less damage. All of these guys drop gear, glint, and grant you about 1700 XP per.
Dude, if I could solo that as a tank, I would be in heaven. Like straight up. There's no way this guy would look at me and be like, and I'm dead as a tank. Maybe not so dramatically, okay? But still, there's no fucking way I could kill it. No way. So, it seems like you have to play as a mage to make this game soloable. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're gonna wait for Summoner. We got Summoner coming in, right? Ah! Yes! Spell it out. Get excited, okay?
Kill. I'd recommend staying here until about level 14. From level 14, you'll want to head west of the Citadel to this hilly area with level 14 griffins. These mobs die quickly, drop more glint,
I always run away from them.
2000 XP per kill. If you're well geared, you might consider moving here as early as level 12 or 13 if you're getting real tired of those minotaurs.
Yeah.
At level 16, store your glint and then make your way to the Sand Squall Desert.
Wait, this is what desert looks like now? Are you crazy? Dude, that's insane! Do you guys remember the entire drama with Narc? And how he showed empty deserts and shit? That was like a couple of months ago.
Northeast of Athenar, but don't forget to grab the Node Shrine, and here you will farm level 20 Najosh trackers.
That's progress, man.
Levels, which yield about 2700 XP per kill. These mobs are plentiful and drop tons of gear, recipes, and glint at an even better rate than the Goblins of Lionhold. This is by far my favorite grind spot in this entire grind, because there are plenty of mobs, there's not a lot of people in the desert, and it's just overall a good spot. Just be cautious of the patrolling scorpion, because it will wreck you if aggro.
Yeah, sure, we know that one.
Stay here until you hit level 20.
Yes, it's big boss.
You unlock a new tier of gear. You may want to head back to Mirrorlith or Winstead, as they have the most active markets, to see what you can find. And again, try running caravans to maximize your gold. By now, you might even be able to solo run the late.
I never ever ran a caravan. I'm scared. Chat, should I be scared? Should we try it?
Night desert caravan from Athenar to Sunhaven or somewhere in that area, as they're pretty quick, low risk, and the desert tends to be a lot quieter at night with very minimal people running around. Level 20 to 25 is gonna be the toughest stretch. The end is in sight, but you still need millions of XP to hit that goal. You're gonna want to head east of Sunhaven to farm level 27 crystal golems. These mobs provide about 4400 XP
golems
and don't deal much damage. However, you'll want to be cautious with your pulls, as there are many mobs.
Oh, they fast. Holy shit, they're really fast.
Coming here before you've obtained that level 20 gear or maxed out an enchanted level 10.
Yo!
Even though crystal golems have great XP, they take longer to kill, and if each fight takes too long, Najosh trackers are still going to be the better grind spot as they go down much quicker. Hopefully this guide helps you.
Whoa, dude.
25. If you found it useful, be sure to click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and stay tuned for a lot more Ashes of Creation content.
Wow. Man, range casters seem always boring to me in MMORPGs. I think that's pretty much the reason why I don't play it. It's just like one button classes, right? You just press button and spam the shit until it dies. It doesn't seem to be like that in Ashes of Creation. The guy I saw the guy creating combos, moving around, shooting bow between spells. It was a bit more dynamic. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, Shadow Priest especially in World of Warcraft are insane. Yeah, I think Shadow Priest, the biggest challenge in Shadow Priest is mana management. And so that's why you have to be very smart about how you cast spells and shit. Okay, that was a really good video. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. 100%. Yeah, there's more people giving tips. That's really nice. Yeah, so grind mobs until level 5, and then you can grind more mobs for 20 more levels. Yes, that's the guide. Okay, so solo player leveling guide. Okay, let's read it. Let's read it. Solo player leveling guide. Start up Ashes of Creation. Close Ashes of Creation. Start another game. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Git good. Anyway, good video, yeah. I actually hopped on a raid in Dragonflight. I played Shadow Priest on retail. I only played Shadow Priest in vanilla, in classic. I don't actually know what the priest is like in retail. I don't care pretty much. So yeah, it is what it is. Do we have anyone playing Rogue right now? Let me see. Ashes of Creation. Oh, we have a guy. Rogue PvP. Probably everyone playing Rogue, right? Yeah. Oh, this is my ad block. Yeah. I don't see ads, but I don't see the stream either. Very nice. Chat, I'm gonna send you to the dude, and I need to go. It's past 9 a.m. Crazy times. Crazy late. I hope you like this weekly summary of news. We have 4 or 3 or 6 new MMOs. That's crazy. Actually, we liked some of them. We actually liked some of them. That's pretty nice. That doesn't happen often. We updated the spreadsheet, okay? Spreadsheet is up to date, dude. And I think I will see you on Saturday on the net, right? Like, we have YouTube videos up. We have shorts queued up. Like, all is good. All is good. Chat, see you on fucking Discord, right? If you have anything you want me to watch, drop it in the React feed, okay? Please do. Like drop it here and I'll take a look. Anyway, let the fucking raid begin, dude. Help me out with the raid, okay? Just so we get some traction. So we have some eyeballs, okay? Thank you so much and... Koks z wami moimi koksami, oczywiście. Thank you. Matane, bye.